In a small town lived a young man named Ethan. Ethan had a dream. He wanted to become a successful writer. Every day after work, he would sit at his old wooden desk and write stories late into the night. While others watched television or scrolled through their phones, Ethan worked on his manuscript. For 2 years, he poured his heart into it. Finally, he completed his first book. Excited and hopeful, he sent it to a publishing company. Then he waited. Weeks later, a letter arrived. His hands trembled as he opened it. But instead of an acceptance, he found a single word: rejected. The publisher didn't believe his book would succeed. Ethan felt crushed. For days, he couldn't bring himself to write. The dream that had once filled him with excitement now felt impossible. One evening, while walking through town, Ethan met an old carpenter sitting outside his workshop. The carpenter noticed the sadness on Ethan's face. "What troubles you?" he asked. Ethan explained everything: the writing, the dream, the rejection, the disappointment. When he finished, the carpenter smiled. Then he pointed toward a large wooden door leaning against the wall. "Do you know how many times I failed before I learned to build a door like that?" he asked. Ethan shook his head. The carpenter replied, "More times than I can count." The old man stood up and walked toward the door. "Every mistake taught me something. Every failure showed me what didn't work. And every rejection pushed me to improve." Then he looked directly at Ethan. "Rejection is not a wall. It's a doorway. The problem is that most people stop walking when they see it." Those words stayed with Ethan. That night, instead of throwing away his manuscript, he opened it again. This time, he looked at the rejection differently. Instead of asking, "Why did they reject me?" he asked, "What can I learn from this?" He began studying successful authors. He improved his writing. He rewrote chapters. He learned storytelling techniques. He practiced every day. Months later, he submitted the book again. Rejected. He improved it further. Submitted again. Rejected. Again. Rejected. Again. Rejected. With each rejection, his friends became more doubtful. Some told him to give up. Others suggested he find a more realistic goal. Even Ethan began questioning himself. But every time he thought about quitting, he remembered the carpenter's words. Rejection is not a wall. It's a doorway. So he kept going. Years passed. Ethan continued improving. He continued learning. He continued submitting his work. Then one morning, a letter arrived. At first, he almost didn't open it. He expected another rejection. But this letter was different. It began with these words: "We are pleased to offer you a publishing contract." Ethan stared at the page. He read it again. Then again. After years of rejection, someone finally believed in his work. His book was published. Readers loved it. Word spread. Sales increased. Soon, the book became a bestseller. Interviews followed. Speaking opportunities appeared. People called him an overnight success. But Ethan smiled whenever he heard that phrase, because he knew the truth. Success had not arrived overnight. It had arrived after years of rejection, years of learning, years of persistence, years of refusing to quit. One day, a young writer approached him and asked, "How did you handle being rejected so many times?" Ethan thought for a moment. Then he answered, "Every rejection carried one of two gifts. It either opened a door, or it taught me how to open the next one." The truth is, rejection happens to everyone. Athletes get rejected. Entrepreneurs get rejected. Artists get rejected. Authors get rejected. Job applicants get rejected. Even some of the most successful people in history faced rejection countless times. The difference is not that successful people avoid rejection. The difference is that they don't let rejection define them. Every rejection gives you a choice. You can see it as proof that you're not good enough. or you can see it as feedback that helps you grow. One path leads to quitting, the other leads to improvement, and improvement eventually leads to opportunity. Think about the goal you've been pursuing, the business, the career, the dream, the opportunity. Have you been rejected? Good. That means you're trying. That means you're moving forward. That means you're learning. Remember, a locked door is not always the end of the journey. Sometimes it's simply a sign that you need a different key. Keep learning. Keep improving. Keep knocking. Because the next door you approach may be the one that changes your life. Moral: rejection is not proof of failure. It is often the preparation for success. The people who achieve their dreams are not those who never get rejected. They are those who refuse to stop after rejection.